So in your film, The Breast Archives, you use this artwork for chapter titles in the film, which is really beautiful, and it has this female imagery and like natural imagery. So first of all, how did you come across this art or this artist?
I was sitting at my desk at the TV station where I work, WGBY, and I was on my lunch break, and it was in 2009, and everyone was talking about the Mayan calendar, 2012. It was this kind of pivotal moment in time. So I was poking around, looking at an article about it, and I saw some art embedded in the article. And it caught my fancy, and I clicked on it, and it took me to this website. And there was my first introduction to Patricia M. Bowers' beautiful artwork. And I saw that her pieces were for sale. I selected two and got in the mail these powerful images. And there was something about them that was so beautiful, otherworldly, even.
And just clicked with you.
Yeah. I ended up ordering more art from her about 6 months later as a gift to these leaders of a women's group that I was in. So anyway, I was back in touch with Patricia Bowers. And there was some issue with the address or something, and we ended up having to talk on the phone. So suddenly I'm talking to this woman, and I said to her, tell me how it is that you come up with all the symbology that's embedded in the art. I mean, what language is this? She's like, I couldn't tell you because I dream it all. I was like, are you kidding me? And she's like, yep, I dream it. I dream these paintings. I wake up and I paint them.
That's incredible. That's
so cool. I was so intrigued by that. And I felt like this woman is really special. She told me that she was a Canadian, that she was always artistic as a girl, that she had moved to Florida with her husband. She was now a widow, and I just liked her.
Yeah.
I just really liked her, and we had a couple conversations, but she ended up putting me on her mailing list. Then she sent me that fateful proposal, the itinerary to go visit Egypt.
Right, which was kind of the starting point for the film.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Would you maybe give a little description of what her art looks like for people who are just listening? And I was reading it has an element of mandalas and different imagery.
Her mandalas are incredible. The mandala is like this mystical expression, I guess, of a cultural spirituality. Mm-hmm. They're so calming.
Yeah.
You know, your eyes go into the center and then move out. And then they sort of travel back. And there's something rhythmical about looking at mandalas that are beautifully conceived. The other work that she does is very female. I mean, I'm really, for reasons a little bit mysterious, I'm very drawn to the female form. I love the essence of women, and she has that kind of femininity that is like essence. There's a sort of a female essence that her pieces get at that I appreciate. They're sort of otherworldly beings. It's not like recognizable kind of gal next door. Right. They're ethereal or almost even alien, but in the kind of benign way. I love her colors. I love the movement.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
Yeah, there's definitely something. It's sort of, you want to keep looking at it. I guess that's what I would say.
Yeah, there's a power that's there.
Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of both. I mean, what little I know very little about mandalas, but the one that grabbed my attention because the one thing I've read about them is that I think they're from Buddhism, and they're supposed to be like maps of the universe.
Really?
They're supposed to be like. Yeah, they're supposed to be like visual representations of like how the universe is structured, I guess. So so it's really interesting that she couples that with this like feminine energy and like female figures. It's very powerful.
One of her images, which I used in the film, are these balls, and the balls like include these kind of fairy creatures. And she says that she sometimes sees the balls if she wakes up at night. She says she sees them. And I do think that she has that kind of ability. I think she hears things and sees things and senses things and takes that very seriously. She's had a long life of experiences, you know. She is a person who is an extremely dignified human being, and so I just take her very seriously, and I think we all can. She has visions, and she has dreams, and she paints what she experiences, and I think it's such a gift.